Hey Bear Squad, what is up? This is Big Bear here, and we are here servicing our tire warehouse location today. I did a poll in the community tab prior to releasing this video to figure out what you guys wanted to see more, because this video is significantly longer than most of them. So I did a poll to figure out if you guys wanted me to break it up into two, or just make like a 30-minute video, or if you guys wanted me to try to squeeze everything in, because the faster you make it, the harder it is for you to really see what's going on. So you guys voted for the 30-minute video, if I can talk here, and here we are going at it. You guys can tell my straps failed in this one. It was actually it was my strapping job that failed. I strapped them incorrectly in a rush and just didn't work out. So we're going into the overflow box right now, because we're going to be doing a whole bunch of work in here, and you guys will see when we get there. We are getting rid of all this Sprite. I don't carry Sprite in any of my machines anymore, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw the Sprite in this location, and we're going to sell it for 50 cents a can until it's completely gone. These guys will blow through that. I give it 2 weeks, and it's all gone. Maybe a week. These guys will eat up 50-cent product all day long without an issue. Now, just so you know, I'm still making a profit on these cans doing this. I'm pretty sure I paid like 30 cents a can. $6.98. Yeah, it's like 29 and change. 29 point something is what I wound up paying. But you can see we're gonna fill up quite a few of these little crates. Or actually, you'll see later, we gotta come back and we gotta fill a crate again because we ran out of room. But we're gonna pull that up, shut the door, and go get some more product. We need to get that good old Barks root beer, and we gotta. Did I have any Mountain Dew? No, I had Coke though. We definitely needed a case of Coke. You know, I didn't need that case of Surge I just grabbed. It's I put the Surge up 25 cents to try to bring my margins up, and it completely stopped selling altogether. Man, I've got to clean the van. Look how gross that is. That's my next job. Got to pull everything apart and clean the van. Although there's going to be like 3 or 4 videos between now and then, because I've already filmed them. Now, after this, I wound up throwing away all those chip boxes, so it cleaned up a little bit, but not quite as much as I'd like it to. I had to get in there with like a broom and then a shop vac, and then go get the carpet professionally cleaned. That's what I need to do. Alright guys, so we're going to hop and just move some chairs around real quick so we can get at the machines, because I already know that I'm going to have to change one column from bottles to cans on this Royal machine. And we've got a lot of work to do. They've already, I just filled this machine not too long ago, and they've already gone through an entire row of product, 2 rows of product, I believe. But we're going to hop into this soda machine first. I'm looking for my phone. What do I do with my phone? Hold on. I don't know where it is. Give me a second. It's in the van? It's got to be in the van. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright, now we can use Vensoft. That was kind of silly. I was looking everywhere for that thing. There was a while in the beginning where I was actually walking around the van trying to find it too. We're going to open this bad boy up and take a look. It's pretty empty. We're going to have to service her again because we didn't have all the product we needed to fill it up. I just took a sip of Sprite Zero. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take all these cans. That's 2 different kinds of Monster Energy. We're going to be marking this down to 50 cents as well, because we just need to get rid of it. That does not sell well at all, ever. So, we're going to pull everything back, reset the shim. This shim, the vendor part is already set for cans, so that's going to be fine. And what we can do now is we can just move this stuff around. And trying to figure out, that's what I did. Alright, so now we got a case. We're going to pull all the Surge out. We repriced the Surge too. We brought it back down to $1, because when it was $1 they were going through it like crazy. Actually, in all honesty, if it continues to sell at the rate that it was selling before at $1, I'll probably move the Dr. Pepper over there and put the Surge in a double column. So we're going to pull all this out because what we need to do is we need to pull the rod and reset it for bottles, because this bad boy needs it. So I think I've got almost all of it out now. There we go. We've got it all out now. I'm looking under there to see how it's set currently, make sure it's set properly. I'm going to pull this rod out. Can't really get it back in at the angle that I'm at. Trying, can't seem to do it. Keep bonking the GoPro off of the machine. So we lay back down, and now I can see exactly what we're doing. I wish I had a light down there so you guys could see what I was doing. But we're putting it into the can slot now. We've got to do it all the way back because it's going to be cans from front to back. And I think we're good. I think we got it in there. Cool. Now I'm going to take a second because that compressor is gross. So you really want to keep your compressors clean. It prevents them from running into any issues. Normally I have a brush that I use for this, but I'm not sure where I put it. I need to figure out where it's at because the brush works way, way better than paper towels do. But I did get it cleaned off enough to where it's not going to cause any sort of issues anywhere. You can see, this is a tire shop. You can actually see where they vacuum. And you can see part of it doesn't get cleaned very good. Alright, so we're going to put the surge back into its column now. We're just going to stack them right up. Now, the surge, I want to reiterate, I pay like 88 cents and I sell it for $1. There is not a lot of margin with surge, but these guys love it. I tried bringing it up to $1.25, did not sell at all. And what it is a Dollar Tree also sells it for $1. So these guys are some of these guys are the people who will literally walk to the Dollar Tree to save 25 cents, which is fine. I love these guys, they're great. So we have to reset the shims in that front column too. Right now what I'm doing is I'm running through and I'm counting all the cans that are in the machine for VenSoft. I thought you'd be able to see it on the phone, but you can't see it on the phone. I think I need to tilt the camera forward just a little bit. We're counting up Coke. I think I do. Oh no, we're doing the Monster Energy now. So we got that stacked all the way to the top. What are we moving on to next? What do we got? 0 in there. And then we got 24 of the, I've already got 24 of the Surge Energy, or Surge, just Surge. Jeez, man, I can't talk today, guys. So we're going to fill up this row right here with our cans. We're going to get as many as we can in there. The capacity on a column is about 48 cans. So we'll get to 48 cans, and then we're going to move the shims in the column next to it. There's quite a bit of work that went into this one because we had to change stickers, or not stickers, we had to change labels and stuff like that too. So I think we're almost at 48 now. I'm putting it into, yeah, we must have hit 48 because I'm putting it into the phone right now. I've been using the phone as my record keeper for VenSoft, and it works out really good. I like it. Now, time to move these shims forward a little bit so we can put the cans in. There it is, all set. Now we're going to fill this up with as many cans as we can. Get it? As many cans as we can. Oh, that was way funnier in my head than it was when it came out. Alright, so I believe we run out of cans and we have to go back. Yep, here we go. We have to go back to the van real quick and just get the rest of the Sprite cans. Sprite, a little more Sprite, a couple more Sprite, some more Sprite, and some more Sprite. Yeah, buddy. After this, I decided I was going to start using my Coke thingamajigs, the little bottle holders. I'm going to start using those to put the cans in so they don't roll around back there. I don't know if I got it on film or not, but when I moved this thing afterwards, I'm pretty sure I didn't get it on film. I moved that box afterwards and it just like fell apart on me, so it's kind of propped in my van in a certain way right now that keeps it from falling apart. Alright, so that is all the Sprite that we can fit in there for now. I think we're going to change the Sprite out later when it's all gone. We're going to do orange soda. And if I can find a grape soda, we're going to put that in there too. But surprisingly, I can't really find a grape soda in a can up here. I might have to order it from Coke, and I'm not sure I really want to do that. So we might avoid that altogether. But we'll figure something out. I'm sure there's something I have in other machines that I can match up to what we have here. Actually, you know what? I can probably put lemonade in. Did I get rid of lemonade? I can't remember if I... No, I didn't get rid of lemonade. I've got it in 2 other machines. So we could probably do Minute Maid lemonade in here. I think that's what we're going to do. Minute Maid lemonade and orange soda. That's what'll take the place of the Sprite. That way we've got it matched up with pretty much... It's almost completely matched up with every other machine we have. That'll work. Just filling up the root beer the best we can. I don't think we had enough root beer either to completely fill it up. Talking to my buddy over there, Pete. Shout out to Pete over at Tire Warehouse. If you guys ever need tires, go over there, talk to him. This man will help you out. He's a great guy. I've known him for something like, I think we're going on like 10 years now. I've known him for a long time. So, I think I'm just working with Vensoft right now. Yep, I'm counting. So we're just going to count all this up, make sure we've got everything. You can see I don't have any water. I don't have any Dr. Pepper, and I don't have any Mountain Dew. Funny story, as I'm editing this, I do have all that stuff, and we're planning to make a trip down there to fill everything up. So that's coming in the very near future. So now we got to program stuff. Now we got to go into the password menu. I can't remember if I go to prices first. It looks like I go to prices first. No, I got to press a button again because I screwed up. Alright, so we got to go password menu. Can't remember if I did. Yep, we're going to do prices first. We're going to go down to number 9. We're going to price that at $1. We're going to go down to number 8. We're going to price that at 50 cents. There we go. And number 7, 50 cents. That was all the way up at 250. Ugh. And number 6, we're going to do 50 cents as well. And I think that's all we do for pricing. We do have to change the SDEP of number 8, I believe. So there's SDEP. We're going to go down. We're going to change number 8. Check on 9. No, 8. 2. There we go. Changed it from 1 to 2. I check on 7. It's already set at 2. Check on 6. It's set at 2. Which is strange because it's only vending one product, but it works. I've never had an issue with it. I think it's just because it's one really big product and the drop sensor actually works on this machine. So now we're going to check and just make sure that it's vending what we're asking it to vend for the price that we're asking it to vend for. Occasionally you set things up and they just don't work right. One of my friends pointed out in one of my other videos, when the bill acceptor was full, I didn't test it afterwards. Fortunately for me, the credit card software told me that people were using it, so that was good. So we're going through, I'm running 2 cycles through on each column just to make sure everything's working properly. Getting right through it. This is really what took the majority of the time, was going through and setting this machine up. You can see I had a bit of a jam there. I'm not sure how that happened actually. The quarter must have rolled and like bounced over the end of the column there. I'm not sure how that happened. So we're going to pull a couple of labels out, and we're going to cut up some new labels and get them put in. This is a little tedious sometimes, but let's cut some new labels up. I print them off. Let's go down to Staples and have them. I show them the dimensions that I need and print off as many as I possibly can. Some people have had issues with Staples not doing this for them, but Staples has always done it for me. Never had an issue with it. Holy cow, my Dasani water. I'm pretty sure my Dasani water is just a wrapper that I wrapped around another one. It is. That's amazing. That's awesome. I'm so creative sometimes. All right, so we've got those two back in there. Now we can just pop them right in, make them look good. Pop and pop. Good to go. Good to go. All right, that machine's pretty much set at this point. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, man. I don't think Oh, I didn't. They're still sitting there. I gotta open the machine back up. Oh, man. I totally forgot that even happened. So I gotta open the machine back up and put the product that I test vended back in the machine. That's funny. Funny stuff right there. All right, so we're gonna put this back in there. And then we're gonna grab the other machine, which is wicked dirty and needs to be cleaned like wicked bad. I thought it was really funny. I made a whole bunch of videos of me and Echo me and Little Bear cleaning the other machines that we have, and I forgot that a lot of them are scheduled, so people haven't actually seen them yet. And I got a whole bunch of comments, you need to clean your machines. I'm like, oh, you guys are so right. I definitely need to clean my machines. So we're going through and we're counting everything right now. For VentSoft purposes, you can see this is our expired product rack. Those 4 columns right there are usually close to or out of date chips, and I sell them for 45 cents a piece, which it used to be what I paid for them. Now I pay about 53 cents a piece. So I think eventually we're just going to put it up to 50 cents. I think it's easier for everyone, and we go through a little bit less nickels that way. We have quite a bit of expired product this time because I went through this weird phase where I did things very wrong. We won't get into that, but we're just going to load these up, get them all squared away. And it helps out a lot because, like, even if you get expired product, you don't have to worry so much because you have a location that really doesn't care and eats all of it anyway. So I love these guys for that. Every now and again I go out and I'll get them some like Domino's pizza or something just because they're awesome. Really, really great group of people. I love these guys. I'm gonna finish filling this up, get it all squared away. This is actually the video that I recorded while I was also recording a vlog this day. And the vlog was actually fun. Like, it came up in the suggestions for videos that I needed to fill up because I'm doing daily content now. And I had quite a bit of fun making that video. It seems to be performing pretty well too, which caught me off guard. I didn't think it would perform as well as it's performed. It's doing a very, very good job. So when I put this stuff in there, I still put it in as 3-ounce bags. That way my inventory doesn't get too screwed up. I did put everything in there as 3-ounce bags because I don't carry little bites anymore. That's I'm just not going to be doing it. I am going to start having to put 1-ounce bags in the bottom though, because the 3-ounce bags in the bottom just aren't working. It's too much. These guys are going through quite a bit. I really need to get my snack inventory back up to par. We're going to be using funds from Domino's to funnel into our inventory to try to get it back up on par. So I let it slip for a little while. I let it slip. Well, the van needed a lot of money to get on the road, so I wound up having to borrow money and using all the money that I made from collections to pay for it. So that's what we're catching up with. That's why we're catching up with it now. They're going to be out of Swedish Fish soon. Actually, some of that product I still have. Some of that I can definitely fill. We'll try to get as much of that filled up as we possibly can the next time we go, which is actually going to be soon because I have everything I need to fill it up aside from a couple of the snacks that we need. But this was the end of it here. I did have to clean everything up first. We needed to get the Windex out and get some cleaning done. Got this shelf. Did I get the bottom shelf already? Did I pull the bottom shelf? I did pull the bottom shelf. I was a little bit confused on what was happening there. I know what happened. I skipped one of the columns in the software, so I had to go back and fix it and make sure it was working right. That was my bad. So we're gonna move the Snickers over because it's easier to just move the Snickers over than it is to take them out of one column and put them in another column for the paperwork side of things. And that's just what I wound up doing. So we've got one Swedish. I bet you that's gone by the next time I visit for sure. Those guys like the Swedish fish. Everyone likes the Swedish fish. Who doesn't like Swedish fish? All right, so you can see I already don't like the way this is playing out. Like those bags are just too big, you know, way too big. Wonder if I should put ramen noodles in some of my other locations. There's not like a whole bunch of money made per vend though. Like I think I pay 11 cents a piece. I sell them for 50. Is it 11 cents? It's 12 for $1.98. Let's do some math here real quick. 12 for $1.98. I think that's actually like. Hold on. Doing math. Not in my head. On a calculator because that's the way I do. Clear. So we got 12. 1.98 divided by 12 gives us. Yeah, it's about 17 cents a piece. So we're doing a little bit more than doubling our money on it. Got to clean up that window. This window was gross. Needed to make sure it was all pretty. Pete's coming over. Pete had a bad day. He needed someone to talk to. So I talked to him. Let's see, it's all nasty. Gotta get it all spick and span. Make it looking good. I need to replace the lights on that other machine too. The lights have been out since I bought it. So maintenance is really like my next goal here. I want to get all the machines MDB ready and all the machines to have credit card readers. That takes a little bit of time. So you think if I'm pulling $1,500 a month on these machines, that means that I'm profiting around $1,000 or less. I'm probably profiting right around $1,000. And the Nayax, the VPOS Touch that I buy is $400 a piece. So that's 2 credit card readers per collection. 2.5 credit card readers per collection. Maybe I can work something out with Nayax and get something going. All right, guys, that's about it for this one. Thanks for sitting through the whole thing. I appreciate it. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you're looking for ways to support the channel, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. You can always like, share, and subscribe. Sharing and commenting are the 2 big things that YouTube really likes to see. Also, you can click on any of the links in the description below. They all help me out. VendSoft is a program used to keep track. It's basically QuickBooks for vending, and it's amazing. I use the software all the time, and I try to give demonstrations as often as possible. I have a Patreon in the description below. If you want some how-to videos on how to fix certain machines, that's where you're going to have to go to get it. I charge $1 a month, and I think it's worth the value that I put in there. If there's a machine that you want me to do a video on, I also take messages on there as well. Something else that you guys can do, if you are trying to start a YouTube channel, or if you have a YouTube channel in the works already, there's a Chrome extension called TubeBuddy in the description below. That program is amazing. It has so many tools. I can't even begin to tell you how many it has. Check out the free version. If you like it, you can purchase it, and I actually get a little bit of a commission off of that. Thank you guys so much. Remember to love life, live your dreams, and as always, be Farnsworthy. Peace.